Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to the overall weekly going into the 19th. I love that it's the 19th. I was thinking as I was setting up the cards, 1-9. 1-9 always means to me for light working. And I'm putting on the video right now because I'm getting so much that I want to share with you. Those that are on my channel that see my videos and everything else, we are on the same wavelength. They keep on saying we're on the same wavelength. And so they always told me that like for years, do not be discouraged that your videos are like freaking invisible because there's not many that are going to be on the same wavelength. And because you're on the same wavelength, I'm going to share with you freely everything that I get as support, love support, backing, because we are on the same wavelength, right? So I just have confidence in that. What they were saying, and it was 8:29 on the clock, and now it's 49 on here. What they're saying is, oh my gosh, I can't even, the level of support, when it seems like everybody has gone, what they're saying, off the grid, right? They're off the grid. The level of support that you're having right now to hold your own and be more fully you in your full capacity is astounding. It's astounding. And as I say that, I'm even sitting more upright in the chair. And so what I want to say is just the level of support for you. What's amazing too, what they were talking about, people off the grid, people are off the grid. They actually were also saying, you know, if you look, I mean, people do not feel seen, they don't feel heard, they don't feel loved, they don't feel connected. It's like, but you who's watching, you're already seen, you're already heard, you're already loved, you're already supported, you're already full. They're keeping you full. And it could almost, what's going to be astounding is when it is crickets around you, when you don't have a level of love and support, what's coming in for you as confirmation or see, we heard you, we saw. There's an old parable about like, you know, like if a tree falls in the forest and no one's there to hear it, doesn't make a sound. They want you to know that they hear and see everything that you do, but you already know this already, right? There's a level of, because you already feel seen, heard, supported, they're really keeping you full. You're already full. I know that's a weird term to say, but when you feel already full, like we always talk about getting your feeding, your divine feeding, and you are being fed to feel full, it's like that term I say, to stay lit. No matter what's happening around, no matter what, you're staying lit, like plugged in and lit. I'm telling you, the level of support is astounding. It's astounding. It's astounding. It's astounding. They were also giving me, this made me laugh, but are you okay with being, and this is not in an ego way, but like ahead of your time. And in this, meaning like there's not much documented. This has been coming up a lot with me, especially because a lot of the things I share on the channel, say the most important videos will get like a handful of views. And then within hours, I'm guided to something almost like a scientific thing, and people are drolling on and on and on, but it's like people have fanciful titles and PR, and they're out there. And they've been out there, they're in their respected industry, and they just touch on just like a 1% of what we've shared. And, you know, it's called a breakthrough. What they're saying is like, they want you to know who's watching. You've already broken through to the level, almost like the secrets behind everything practically. It's helping you to run on a different capacity, irrelevant to whether someone else says that's true, they approve, they agree, whatever. All the construction, the dynamics that are in play in this world are kind of knocked away with you because you have a direct connection. It's trumping everything. And what I'm saying is that level of support is astounding. It's astounding. It is astounding. And it was 429 on the video. I'm telling you, you're going to see 9 or 29 everywhere. It's like the level of love and support for you, going back to the beginning, to hold your light, to be already full, to already be fed, to have that love support show up for you in all the ways that are showing that they hear you and see you for what you're doing, even what you're mulling around in your head and heart, and all of a sudden you're around the corner of voila, you're getting a response to what you've been holding in your mind and heart. You're seen, you're heard. And they had me write something out. It was very personal, so I didn't share it on the channel, but you're already full, you're full, you're full, you're full. And when you live your life already full, holding your own, they're almost like not applauding you for that, but there's such love for that. And I know I'm struggling with the words for this, but you're just going to find evidence of this in your life. Those on my channel, those who are still watching and listening to this. And it is more valuable than anything else. Like, I could almost cry, and I am struggling with the words. But it's basically there for you to hold your own and to feel full and be you and to the fullest, and to feel the love, support, backing that's there for you on the daily is everything right now, especially when they were calling everybody else off the grid. And when I think of grid, I think of electrical grid. People are like off the grid. They're not connected. They're acting out because they don't feel seen, heard, loved, connected to anything, right? But you're plugged in. You're holding your own. And the more that people go off the grid, the more you're full. The more you're getting fed, the more you're like plugged into that love, support, backing, and it's keeping you in that way. I find that astonishing. And you're just going to feel a difference with that. And a lot of us, all whole lives, maybe you felt connected with spirit, you had love, support, backing, but there's something astonishing about how the more things go off the grid, the more plugged in you are. And there's a level of, on top of it, because we are people pleasers and care what other people think, not caring what people think and care so much, and not even having to be seen or heard by other people, right? They don't have to, you don't even have to, it's enough. There's something, it's almost like you could feel like you were training this whole time for the time when it got so ridiculously off the grid that you're still plugged in. I find it astonishing. Another thing they would tell me all the time, do not be dismayed. You could go your whole lifetime not being seen, heard in the physical. Time is so slow here. There's going to be a lot of people that are just not going to resonate with where you're coming from. Don't even try. If you sense that. That's why a lot of the ways, even what I'm sharing here, just knowing the reality, they're making you very brilliant. You're plugged in, don't go off the grid unplugged. They were just stay connected, just be you, regardless of the response, regardless of the outside. It's something extra where it's kind of like, your place. So if you're plugged in, your place. You're not going to go off the grid. Your place in it all. So you don't have to, and that part of you're already full. So you don't have to go out, unplug, and seek from the others. It has no relevance, actually. What I'm saying is extraordinary about that is because we're trained from birth to have the approvals, to have the likes. I mean, even this video right here, there's a like button. There's this, follow me, like me, blah, blah. This is holding your own. This is being that tree that if do you make a sound? Yeah, they hear you. They know. Well, my father used to always say, you have to sleep at night. You do the right thing, you have to sleep at night. These qualities, these examples are not out in the world as they even used to be. I mean, people are even more off the grid than normal with integrity or doing things that make you sleep at night, right? So it could feel almost like, what's the point, right? I could even say what's the point of me doing this video if 30 people watch it, right? What's the point? You are seen, you are heard. I also get it's a ripple. We are on the same wavelength. It matters what you're doing with your energy, and you're going to get love, support, backing for what you're putting out. When someone else wished me the best or sent me love, and I remember recently I wrote in the response, may it be that love be returned to you in all the ways it can be returned, in all the ways that it can be delivered to you. Do you know how many times, say if I do something like saying on this channel, right? I'm just freely sharing here, maybe a handful of people watch. Literally, when I'm done with the video, I get a phone call, something worked out work-wise. Something is coming in another way. You will be loved, supported, not reimbursed, reciprocated. There's a reciprocation. You're connected with source. You're plugged in, holding your own. You're full. You're getting love, support, backing, and you also get the return from source. So it's not putting down other people, but it's not being dependent on the other people in the ways that this world is constructed to be. What I'm finding, it is amazing to me, this level. It's astonishing. And it's 10:29 whenever I get back to 9. It is to support you, your light, to stay lit, to be plugged in, to hold your own, to be that, even if no one else sees or hears. And they said that to me in the very beginning when I started this channel, because I am not I'm not a social media person. I'm only on YouTube. I didn't even want to do this, to be honest with you. And you're going to just feel you're doing things almost like an honoring of that love and support, right? And it's enough. It was enough. If no one sees this video, it's enough. I followed through. I stayed lit. I was this, right? So conducting your day like that. It's 11:11 on the video now. I know I said a lot, but this level of support is astonishing. There are no words for it. You're going to personally get that and feel that, of course. But they're commending you in a way. And that is all that you are here to do. Remain plugged in. Feel full already. I love that. You're full already. They had me write out this whole thing. I'm not going to share it on the channel, but it said full already with love. Full already with love. You react and act within the world in a very different way when you're full already with love. When you are that full, that fed, you're different. You're holding your own. Like they said in the beginning, holding your own and the fullest, to the fullest. And you are fully you. Yeah, I mean, I just find it astonishing. I just wanted to get that all in. And we're going into the 19th, 1-9. So this is definitely a repeating message about keeping you lit, keeping you, and you're going to get a lot of love, support, backing directly of how to help you with your energy as you're here navigating everything with what you're doing in the physical, with your personal, with your work, but more than like what you're tackling and doing in the physical, but a lot to do with your energy, like how you're doing it, how you're holding your energy. And because you're the sensitive, you're the feeler, you're using all your clears, you can immediately feel things affecting your energy greater. But I find that also part of the amazing love and support, because if you're like a clear channel and some contamination gets thrown in there, you're going to feel that you're going to start vibrating in a different way much sooner and easier, and get rid of it much sooner. I know that's a weird analogy too, but to stay clear, open, lit, light, they're just keeping you on a different octave, a different wavelength. And I just find that amazing. And that's also why sometimes when you look out in the world and stuff, you can't even understand. Like, it's so off the grid that it's like, I was saying to somebody else, the longer that I'm on this planet, the less I understand. Like, the less I understand. Like, you almost feel like an alien. To the point, like, everything, it seems very archaic. It seems very archaic, chaotic, needlessly so. But the point is to stay plugged in, full already. And you're going to get a lot of love, support, backing that's supporting your energy to just be that. To stay lit. Like, people talk about light working, but I always say light working is a 24/7 job. To stay lit, to stay connected, to stay full, to stay plugged in while you're in the physical, multitasking like that, and staying in the ultimate energy and just being very tapped in and welcoming all the love, support, guidance that comes in to help you to stay like that. It's not, like commonplace. It might not even be commonplace in my lifetime. But I'm still going to tap into everything that, gives me that love, support, backing. I'm not waiting until then to know what's true, what's truly feeding me to be that way, right? So there's something about that, and there's something that if you have that in your core, that's where you're plugged into, and that's what they're saying. So I know I rambled a lot, but that was everything I've been getting, especially lately, especially in the last couple of years, where everything just started going so crazy and so off the grid, that they're actually making sure that you're more steady, you're more plugged in. There was even a time when I was thinking after COVID, I'd stop doing this channel. I'll tell you, I really was going to stop. I was like, okay, maybe it was for a period of time. Not supposed to do this anymore. It's not really going to be missed. Not many people, it never really took off. It's like, whatever, it seems like I'm talking into a black hole sometimes. And like, why bother? And it was fine during COVID when other things weren't kicked up and busy now. And what was brought forth to me was that whether it's this, whether it's all the other little things that I kind of discount that can go out the window when life gets busier, you're going to find no. You're going to do it all because you're staying plugged in, you're staying lit, you're making sure that you're doing everything to sustain that and stay connected to that. And if anything is part of that, what they talk about, like watering your soil and keeping you in that way, yeah, there's always time for that. There's always time for that, right? And it's enough. I mean, like whatever does it for you to stay connected, to remind yourself what you're connected to feel more love, support, backing in any which way, that you can get. You just keep that up. So that was a big eye-opener that I'm sharing with you that came like 2 years ago, when life started coming back. But you do that takes precedence. And there's just going to be a lot of things that you're just doing that maybe nobody else in this whole universe knows about, and that's fine too. Because it's keeping you plugged in, it's keeping you full. There's something about this, they're trying to keep you full no matter what, because everything around is affecting our energy. So it's like an overcompensation, it's an over plugging in, it's being even more mindful. It's and your sensitivities, all you using all your clairs and everything else that you're using in life is just amazing support right now. And I would say there's almost a more level of gratefulness, and even more so than your whole lifetime. Because I find it extraordinary. I just find the whole thing extraordinary. And you're going to find in your life too. You could be mulling something around in your mind and heart, not even have said it to any other physical person, a friend, family member, nothing. Around the corner, next day, something will come in. It's like you've been heard, you've been listened to, here it comes. It's extraordinary. It's extraordinary. If you think you're not seen or heard, they'll make sure you feel seen and heard. And love, support, backing for your life. And what I always found, and I am going to well out, why I even do this channel, and I share those spirit messages and tips. It's like an honoring of what has gotten me through my life. I find it amazing love, support, backing. And you're going to get that in your life. And it is absolutely extraordinary. Almost honoring they understand what you're made of and what you need here to stay lit, to stay fed, to stay, you, fully you. The level of love to that, I don't have words for that. But yeah, I mean, I just find it amazing. It's amazing. This intimate relationship you have spiritually, right? And what's amazing is we're taught, when they're bringing me back from the beginning, it is not something that everybody resonates to. They're not on that wavelength. People don't even deny the whole spiritual aspect of it all. So no wonder everybody feels off the grid, right? But how fortunate are we to be plugged in and fed and then have that supply, love, support, backing. So I just find it extraordinary, the level. So going back to the beginning, it's the level. All right, so I'm going to get into it, but that was everything. And it's 1849 now. Yeah, you're going to find nines a lot, I'm just saying, and you're going to get a lot of love, support, backing coming into your life, and just pay attention to everything. The spirit message tip right before this was not only what you get, but write it down, document it, because it is love, support, backing for you. We're going to tap into the archangel messages for the week. We're going to tap into the energy. We're going to tap into the goddess guidance. We're going to tap into what to surrender. We're going to tap into messages from heaven. We're going to tap into the guardian angel messages. We're going to get a short, sweet, to the point reading, I think, because I spoke for so long. It's 19 minutes in, 19. I'm telling you, they want you at your fullest. They want you to feel seen, heard, loved, supported. They're going to make sure you do. I find it extraordinary, and this was it. This was the message. I mean, so yeah, to feel fully you, fully supported, Okay, let's get it. You're just going to get it. There's not, besides what I'm saying is, when you get that acknowledgement, when you get the things back, it is going to be part of your feeding. Like you're being, it's amazing. It's divine feeding you. Divine feeding you to be full, be already plugged in, running on that octave. Two of Gabriel, they're right behind you as you're going forward with bold, ambitious choices. There's great progress. They're supporting you in the progress that's going to be made from your choices, from the actions that you're doing right now. So they're keeping you bold, courageous, making those moves, probably coming into partners or working with other people for great progress as possible. And they are supporting your power in the physical. Yes, they are all queens, queen and a king. So like I said, everything I was saying in the beginning for 1-9, for your power, for you to stay lit. We got the 2, the queen and the king in the physical. So make no doubt about it. They want you to your fullest, to be already full, to be already lit in the physical. We never get 2 court cards. So everything that there will be, and see the angels here, and see the angels here, and see the angel here. So great progress is possible, especially with your projects, your work, and everything else. But it is you fully showing up, being lit, and connected with them that is going to make all the difference, because the whole world is like off the grid, it sounds like, and you're plugged in, you're getting your feeding, you're very strong in the physical, very dedicated to what you're doing in the physical. Great progress is possible. They're keeping you bold, right? Bold, courageous. You're making your moves, ambitious choices. There's great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. So it could be a divine link up with coworkers, with clients, with customers, with the next people who help you with your projects. Queen of Ariel is to nurture yourself and those you love, the ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, wise advice. King of Ariel, your plans are working out very well. There's professional, financial success. You're using your resources wisely. And on the top of the cards, they want you to be stable, right? Grounded, nurturing yourself and others, being generous with that, being powerful. And so being the queen and king in the physical in your life, that's showing up to the fullest, being in your fullest, right? Making great progress. So they are supporting your power, your abilities to get things done, hook up with other people as well to further your projects, being bold, being ambitious, making those moves for the projects, and the progress. So this is for great progress as possible, but they're keeping you at your fullest. They're keeping you lit. They are supporting you to be that way, right? So that you're bold. Also very highly connected, but also very practical to get things done. They're telling you your plans, your project is working out very well. But they're supporting your energy, your power, your divine power. They're going to say release the attachments to things and all tied up. So they are freeing you from those attachments that kept you all tied up. This is going to be a transformation. This is going to be a very big change because you are taking the steps to actually make progress past attachments, past being all tied up in some way. It's the energy of getting loose, of using your power and everything else to make bold, ambitious choices, to release those attachments, to release being all tied up in any which way, and actually making bold choices, making bold progress, being in your actual power. So anything that had you tied up, attached, where you're not fully lit, making great progress, you're going to be untangling yourself from that. They're going to be assisting you breaking free and going forward with new, ambitious, bold choices, that you're making great progress, that you're staying in your fullest to do it, that you're nurturing yourself to do it, that you know that you have the ability to do it, that your plans are working out very well, you're getting financial success. So things where the energy could have been all tied up or you were attached to things, you're moving on, you're making progress. So they're keeping you very full in your power, in your energy, very using all your resources really wisely to go forward and make great progress. Great progress. It's like stay lit, great progress. Stay full, great progress. Yes, look at this, golden opportunities. This is golden opportunity. You are moving on from all tied up in attachments for golden opportunities. We got the doors again. Important You hear the honks? Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. They're egging you on. Walk through them. Release the attachments to things, feeling all tied up with things. They're freeing you. Look how free she is, letting go of everything. Golden opportunities. Important doors are opening. Walk through them. Here's great progress. So they are keeping you lit for this. They want you to nurture yourself for this too, right? You're the one here in the physical that's making things better. You're making the progress. You're making things working out very well. So it's using your resources wisely and going through, again, these doors. They're golden opportunities. What can we surrender to make it easier? I mean, definitely nurture yourself and use your resources wisely, because they're telling you to be bold in your power to make great progress. So release the attachments to outcomes. Release feeling all tied up. It's time to walk through new doors of golden opportunities. Important doors are opening. We had Spirit opening the doors in another reading for you to walk through them. So yeah, they're keeping you full, in your fullest. Didn't they say in your fullest? And here's the Queen of Ariel, King of Ariel. In your fullest, making progress. In your fullest, making progress. Yes, surrender stress. Number one thing. They have me share that Spirit message tip about how to surrender stress and worry. And I'm telling you why. Because they want you to make those bold moves and choices in your fullest. And when you have stress and worry, it's sapping your power in the physical. And we have King and Queen in the physical. So they want you in your fullest, making great progress. And so that's what I meant. The love, support, backing for this is astounding. And anything that was sapping your power to be at your fullest, they're pointing out to you besides what I say. And you'll get it directly. That love, support, backing, the support to surrender the stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body, and let the stress go as you come back to your center, come back to your power, right? Know what you're plugged into, know what's keeping you at your fullest, making great progress. So let go of anything that takes your power. The stress, the worry, the trying to control. That was that special Spirit message tip they had me share. Whatever does it for you, whatever the reminder is for you, that you can say to yourself on the daily to release the stress, the worry, trying to control. Because all that does, it does nothing on the progress or the outcomes that you want, and all it does is sap your power. It was made clear as day, but we also forget in the busy of life, and we get affected by the outside world, that you are to release it, go lighter, go lighter, go lighter, go stronger, go stronger, go stronger, stay in your power and make great progress. So as the stress comes in, release, release, release. Even if things feel all tied up, there's attachments here. It's like surrender the stress of this. You're making great progress. You stay in your fullest. There are new doors that you are to walk through. They're opening new doors here. Walk through them. That is the message. So it's time to let go of the old, surrender the stress of things that are still get worked out. You just come back to your center, your point of power. You keep making those moves for great progress. Doors are opening. Important doors are opening. Just walk through them. So you're linked with Spirit. That's why they said we're keeping you full, making great progress. At your fullest, making great progress. They're making sure you can't make it up. Look at that. Find a way to bring harmony back into your life. Take the first step. Surrender the stress. Just get back to harmony. Take the steps to bring in harmony. Harmony, harmony, harmony. Because they're supporting your steps, your movements here for the progress. Just bring it back. Just take the steps to bring in more harmony, let go of stress, because that's going to keep you at your fullest, moving forward, making great progress. Golden opportunities, important doors you are to walk through right now. Yeah, you can't make this up. What's leaping out at the Queen and the King? They are definitely, it landed right on the Queen, the nurturer. Look at that. Stand up for what you know is right. We are supporting you. What did they say? We are supporting you. This is great progress is possible. Surrender all the other stuff. Surrender the stress. What is kicking up the stress? To bring back harmony. They are supporting you. This is the message. You see the sun here on that tree, and they even said if a tree falls and doesn't make no one's around, doesn't make a sound or something like that. They want you to know that as you stand here, they are supporting you, that you are seen, that you are heard, that they have your back as you're making the steps for great progress. They're keeping you at your fullest for this. They want you to stand up for what you know is right. We are supporting you. Exactly what I said my father used to say, when you do the right thing so you can sleep at night. And it says, stand up for what you know is right. We are supporting you. They are the ones that are supporting you, like almost like your backbone, your energy here in the physical, to make those bold, ambitious choices, to go for the progress, to be at your full fullest. They're supporting you, and to go through these doors of opportunities and walk through them. That is what they are doing. Anytime you need, it's something that's affecting your power here to do it, bring back harmony, release stress. Now, that was this quick spirit pick me up that they made me, the spirit tip message they made me share earlier as well. So it came out again. You just surrender the stress, bring back harmony. It's going to keep you at your fullest. They're keeping you at your fullest. I'm telling you, that's why they have me ramble so quickly, so much in the beginning, which I never really do. They're keeping you at your fullest for the progress. They're keeping you at the fullest for the progress, right? So they want you to stand up for what you believe in. They want you to support yourself. They want you to be in your power. They want you to know your plans are working out very well. They're supporting you to be bold, be ambitious, make those steps for progress, because it's going to pan out. Important doors are opening, walk through them. And anytime you find stress, you come back to this. Like, you come back to what's supporting you here to remain in your power, to know that you're making bold progress. They're supporting your progress and going through new doors here. Important doors are here, opportunities, and they're keeping you in your power for it. Patience, courage, intuition, patience, courage, because it is going to take courage to be this way. So the first one was patience, actually. Patience is required at the moment. You may feel that things are not moving as fast as you would like, yet there is a lot going on energetically. The current situation causing concern is evolving positively. Let go and have patience. Remember, release the stress, stay in your power. So if you've been impatient, I was not born a very patient person. That is one of the muscles they're going to work with you a million times over in your lifetime, about divine timing, to let go of that stress that's all about like timing and things not happening quick enough, or how it's working out, because they want you to at your fullest making progress. So let go and have progress. Let go and have progress. Let go and have patience. You will eventually realize that this whole event was in fact a blessing. All is perfect as it is. Trust. Here it is. You are eternally loved and guided. You're going to feel that you're eternally loved and guided to stay in your power no matter what is happening, making those steps and moves for great progress, going through these doors here. Trust, have patience, all is perfect. You are eternally loved and guided, and you're being guided to new doors, to these important doors opening, these opportunities to walk through them. Patience, 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 as you stay full and deal with others and go forward for progress. Trust everything is unfolding exactly as it should. You are loved and guided. Intuition. Trust your intuition and know that what seems logical may not be necessarily right. The answer to your question lies inside your heart. Endless possibilities exist for you. Stop trying to work it all out and feel your way through. We, your angels, will guide you. Trust your feelings. What feels right is right. Remember when they said, you know what, to sleep at night, you do the right thing. Stand up for what you know is right. Trust your feelings. What is right is right. In these cards, your power is your link to know what is right. I know that sounds really weird, but you in the physical, in your power, at your fullest, making this progress, is they're helping you to know what is right. Using your intuition as a connector is helping you to make the progress, to stay at your fullest in your energy and your power, standing up and doing the right thing, and it's leading to these golden opportunities. Anytime you feel stress from the outside, they're helping you to come back into harmony, into your power, so you continue with the steps for your progress here as you're going through doors of opportunity. And it's going to take courage, and they're feeding you that to stay in your power. Court cards for the progress, right? So patience, intuition, courage as you're making your progress. That is what they're filling you up, so you stay at your fullest, making progress. This is what they're bringing home. Courage. Dare to be different, to make mistakes, create, for it is in creation that you exist. In the world of dreams that stem from the eternal heart, you are one with all creation. You are one with all creation. You're going to know that through your intuition, that you're standing here as one, and that's why they're having you stand up this way. Like, that's your love support backing here. All is possible. You're one with creation, all of creation, all is possible. Go forth and be true to yourself. This is why they're keeping you at your fullest. Go forth and be true to yourself as you're making this progress. Go forth and be true to yourself, for it is only through being true to you that you can be true to others. And that is the courage for making the steps, for being in your fullest, to making that progress, to stand up for what you know is right. Here are the golden opportunities that this progress, these doors, you're walking through doors, important doors are opening, walk through them. that's the steps they're taking you. But you at your fullest, doing what is right, linked with them through your intuition, you're being filled not just at your fullest, but with the courage, right? Making those bold choices, making those bold steps, that you're going through these doors of opportunity now. Anytime you feel stress from that energy here, you take the steps to bring harmony back into your life. You take the steps to stand at your fullest. Now, just like they had me post that spirit message tip about surrender, stress, worry, if you didn't see that, anything, you could get things on the side that are making sure you feel that, like the queen and the king, making progress in your life, standing up for the right thing, making those moves, having the courage to do those things, having the courage to follow your intuition, the courage to make the progress that are leading you right through these important doors that you're walking through. It was 3511. It's like, what does it take to go through all that and make the progress despite everything, despite the stress, the worry? You stay in your power, you stay at your fullest, going for what, supporting you to do the right thing, going forward with courage, daring to just be you, making that progress in your fullest, in your fullest. So they're supporting that king, queen, and energy in your life, in the physical, for the bold moves, for the courageous moves, for the courageous, bold choices that are opening important doors, that are giving you the progress. So that's why they're keeping you at your fullest. Going back to the very beginning, they're making sure you're plugged in to have the courage, you know, and to keep doing that and be at your fullest and making this progress. So I wish you the best as this carries you forward. Great opportunities, doors opening. Walk through them, walk through them, walk through them. Take care. Bye-bye.